unconditional love, me being able to be there. I don't have to participate. But my strength is in my ability to be there beyond being manipulated or running or having to run from it or get away from it because I feel like they are manipulating or emotionally controlling me. Am I allowing someone outside of me to control me or to change or manipulate my vibration, my sense of comfort within myself? If so, I got work to do. I got healing work to do. If I'm uncomfortable and I'm allowing another person and their actions and way of being and all that other kind of stuff to bother me, to throw off my frequency, I got work to do. Now, and we talk about this all the time. Empaths, sensitive souls who sense the frequency and the feelings and vibration that come off of other people. Your healing is in you taking a step back and taking the opportunity and the alone time that's necessary to ground yourself, to receive information from life. To receive more information from life than the average person is a gift. It's a gift of wisdom. That means every subtlety in the energy within your sphere, you can sense. If a person's lying or doing something slick and you know it without a shadow of a doubt, like you're receiving more information from life. This is reflective of your wisdom. Yes, you're wise enough to sense that which is unsaid, that which is unseen. That's a gift. That's the gift of wisdom. And it comes with your experiences. It's just that it's not a crutch. It's not a weakness. It's not a problem. The only thing is it's about you having the maturity to take those steps back and ground yourself and do enough grounding practices or grounded practice where you know your own frequency, your own fragrance. And you can exist around other people and sense all of the decisions and distortions that they may choose, the projections that they may choose ignorantly in projection or projecting suffering and judgment and what have you. Your strength is in your ability to be there and not allow it to manipulate you, your energy, to change your frequency, your vibration. You are the creator. No one gets to control how you feel because whoever controls how you feel controls your life. No one deserves that level of power. If they control how you feel, they control what happens next in your life. No one deserves that level of power. No one should be able to control how you feel. The ego will say, well, you make me feel like this. You make me feel like that. And you doing this and doing that. And it makes me feel like this. Listen, this is about you grounding yourself. No one should have the power to make you feel no way. You get to decide, God. You're supposed to get to decide your decision about your frequency. You are supposed to be able to decide how you feel. Because how you feel is your manifestation energy. Allowing people to hijack your manifestation energy, that's a no-no. That's the old school. That's what mainstream media do. You come home from work tired, you don't feel like doing nothing, and you just want to look at something mindless. You sit down there and you sit and look at TV, and your eyes are dilated, you tired, and the news coming on and saying, yeah, well, these new kittens are for sale downtown such and such. We got the fest going on. You guys should come. And at 8, this person killed such and such. And the dude around the street, like, this is all manipulation. They change the music and your emotions are invested. This is you allowing someone outside of you to control your emotions, to manipulate how you feel. That's all that is. Changing the music and changing the tone and their voice and so on and so forth, and your emotions go right along with it. It's called emotional manipulation. That's MK Ultra, mind control. That's all that is. Emotional manipulation. They are hijacking your creative energy and your manifestation energy and using it against you. Using your own energy against you. It's because they understand that the human body vehicle and its emotional frequencies have the ability to create. So, they attempt to find ways in order to manipulate your emotions. We show you a bunch of news stories about black people getting killed and police killing black people now, so now you scared. Now you scared. Black people this. Oh, it's an attack on black people and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So that's your vibe now. That's the program that you just accepted. Everybody look like me getting killed. That's a program that you've accepted via emotional manipulation. Because these people on TV that shows you all these pictures and videos of people getting hurt and so on and so forth. And now you're done. Now you've accepted the program and you walking around scared and looking for a problem. Anytime you see police, you scared, you on edge because this is emotional manipulation. You've accepted the program. That's how it works. So yeah, empaths, healing is necessary. Grounding yourself is necessary. It's a practice. It takes time. But no one should be able to control your emotions or control or decide or make you feel no type of way or how you feel. That's your manifestation energy. And as the creator, you are supposed to be grounded enough to decide how you feel. Healing. It's called healing. Or stop taking your power back. Recognizing your sovereignty. Your power, your emotional energy. You getting all frustrated about this and that person, this person said this to me. Oh, they called me a nigga. Now you lost control. All your emotional energy all over the place. Mad, frustrated, banging on walls, ready to fight. Insane. You've just been manipulated. You already lose. Oh, they called me out of my name. Yeah, and now you're insane. And now you're destroying yourself. Now you're destroying yourself. Why? That's why they call it sleep. That's why it's called sleep. Sleep at the wheel. Take your power back, God. You get to control your emotions. Your emotions create the conditions within the reality that you exist in. And yes, it is a free will choice. But a lot of us have suffered enough. And somebody got to say something. Somebody got to be God. Once again, somebody in your friend group, in your family, somebody got to be God. Somebody got to tell the truth. Somebody got to take responsibility. Everybody ain't a victim. We can't just be victims and be sad the whole time. Like somebody got to take charge and say, no, I'm in control. Mastery is in becoming aware and comfortable and accepting of all frequencies. All frequencies. All aspects of self are free to do what they decide to do. As long as they're not violating your free will, acceptance. Now you want to walk away from emotional abuse. That ain't that ain't the wave. You walk away from being disrespected, of course. You walk away. You don't allow it to control your emotions and get an investment and all going back and forth with people. We don't do that. I mean, I'm not going to sit here, no thank you. I'm not going to participate in insanity with you. Just walk away. I accept you. I recognize where you at, but I have enough self-love and self-respect not to participate. This is you recognizing the modus operandi of yourself. The way in which our experiences work. The way in which those responsible for or choosing to participate in manipulation have an effect on our experience. Running two different frequencies amongst other people, or two different frequencies coexisting with complete acceptance of each other. This is where you truly bond. This is where the bond comes from. You bond with people you've accepted unconditionally. That's the nature of friendship. I love myself enough to love you and allow you to be yourself. And I'm going to be myself and you be yourself. I ain't got to be like you. And no, you're not a reflection of my vibration. We can be around each other. We ain't got to influence each other. That's not the case. I'm not a product of my environment. My environment is a product of me. My environment is a product of me. God. A product of me. I get to decide the frequencies I'm in. The frequency I'm in is the foundation or the nature of my environment. It don't happen outside, inside, all these people around me doing all this goofiness. That don't mean I'm goofy. What? No, I get to decide. I'm around trifling behavior all the time. I don't choose to participate because I'm free to choose. I have the strength to choose and be myself. I get to choose. I'm not a victim. I get to choose. I'm in charge of how I get to feel and what I choose to do. Me saying I'm a product of my environment or my friend circle and all the other kind of stuff, that's a cop-out. That's all cap. That's a cop-out. Me passing the buck and giving someone else responsibility for my experience. No, you don't get responsibility for what I experience. That's my responsibility. Now, if you're doing something that's wild and I decide to participate, then yeah, no doubt, I have to take responsibility for that. That ain't your fault. It ain't your fault because you were around me and I saw you do it, so I did it too. No, I made the decision to do it. I don't have to feel the way that you feel. Once again, cop out. That's lame. That's a cop out. Responsibility is mine. I get to choose how I feel and what I do, regardless of who I'm with and what's going on. I get to decide. I'm the creator. If anything, me being around these experiences is but my manifestation. And me displaying to myself my own mastery. Me demonstrating that I can exist amongst the chaos and not become chaotic. I don't know where you live at or where you from, but home girl, home boy. I get to decide my frequency and my environment, my choices, my sense of being. I get to decide. No one gets to decide for me. The moment you take utter complete responsibility for your experiences, the moment you walk onto the path of divine leadership. I ain't trying to blame it on me being black or from America or we ain't studied different languages where I'm from in public school. And I can blame a bunch of stuff on my experience and it'll all be a cop-out. I ain't no victim. I designed this movie. It's my stuff. Things change and become more refined because I take responsibility of it. You can't change nothing that you don't own. If you acting like you don't own it, it ain't gonna change. You can't change it. Because you feel like it's something outside of you that's done it. And yeah, it's just like that. Life is just like that. And it's like that. And it's like, what you mean it's just like that? No, it ain't just like that. No doubt the ego don't want no responsibility. It's blaming and pointing the finger. It don't even want the responsibility of life being a blessing or the miracles that happened in our life. The ego like, oh no, Jesus did it. I'm whack. Jesus hooked this up for me. Yeah, good old Jesus, he hooked it up. You know what I'm saying? It's like the ego don't want to take no responsibility for nothing. Oh, Jesus take the wheel. No, you take the wheel.